Well, good morning. We slept in the back of the truck last night. He's still sleeping. We got it. I'll show you my sleeping system later. But it's 41 degrees. You can see the window has some, let me see if I can do this, some steam on it. But anyway, so I'll show you our sleep system later. But anyway, camping. This is the C&O Canal Campground, C&O Canal Campground in Western Maryland. Okay, but when I got outside, my phone actually says it's 39 degrees now. But I don't have cell service, so I'm not sure if that's true or not. But let me just show you what we got here. You can see we got ice on the bumper. This is our campsite. Let me show you, give you a walk around. So this is our campsite. We've got some water down here. We've got the things. These are the different campsites here. Picnic tables are over there. Let's look at this water down here. It's got some chunks of ice floating in the water. This is the water. The sun's trying to come up. The other campsites. Of course, we're the only ones here. So there's that. Ice on my charcoal. Ice on the grill. But anyway, that's what's happening. There's the sun coming up. All right, we're doing breakfast on the tailgate here. We've got some water boiling. We got some oatmeal in there that we just made. And we're working on coffee and hot chocolate. So we're cooking off of
oatmeal. It's still soaking in hot to get thicker.
All right, we're still making oatmeal. It's soaking up a little bit. So it needs to soak up a little bit. We're using our gas 1 butane and our propane dual portable stove. Is the starter working this morning?
No.
The ignition didn't want to work. We've only used this 3 times.
That's 6.
4, 6. Okay, 6 times. 3 campouts, 6 times.
Okay. 3 times with you. Well, never mind.
All right, so we've only used this very little time, and already the ignition doesn't want to. It could be because it's cold, because it's 37 now, right now?
Yeah.
37 degrees. But anyhow,
it don't want to work with the ignition, so we got to use the spark off the
yeah,
deck.
so you have to use the spec. But anyways, so we're boiling water, making oatmeal and cowboy coffee and hot chocolate. So I'll show you my sleep system here in just a little bit, but that's where we slept last night. This is the campground
O Canal.
It's the O Canal Campground. Spring something?
Something Spring, yeah.
The O Canal something Spring Gap or something.
Yeah, something like that.
But anyway, we are the only people out camping. I wonder why.
A lot of deer hunters and squirrel hunters.
So,
Apparently, 'cause I heard them. Where's your trash can again?
coffee hot enough? We remembered on our pan to make sure we put this little bar up this time, because if you don't have that slid up, I've had accidents where you pick it up off the stove and the pan will just fold back under. So we're learning from our mistakes, some of them. We got our solar battery pack in the sun, our solar flashlight
Stand in front of it, Jane.
in the sun. Well, just to show it, we got our solar flashlight facing the sun, our solar power pack in the sun, and our solar radio flashlight in the sun. So as long as I don't stand in the sun, they'll be charging.
You can see it on the other side in the sun.
Yeah, if I don't stand in the way. Okay, I'm gonna stand over here a second.
Ooh, shaky. Move the radio and the battery a second. I might still. Been known to do that. Can't pour it slow, because if you do, it won't pour straight.
You got the burner turned off?
No, eat.
Oh, okay. Then we pick that up. Coffee. All right. So now our oatmeal has stiffened up. I like mine a little bit thicker. This is good. He likes his a little bit more runnier. But you can see the apples in there. They got some nice apples, cinnamon, nice. So there's breakfast. And this is how you take a bath in the middle of the woods. You heat up your water.
In the middle of a field.
Well, at campsites. You heat up your water and you rinse down, people. This is it. This is the bath in the woods. Keep it PG-13, huh? Okay, well, on our adventure, we slept in the back of the truck. I'm going to show you on my sleep system, but it's very comfortable. I think it was very comfortable, but I'm going to show you the breakdown of what our sleep system was back here. We don't live out of the back of the truck, but every once in a while we like to go out and camp. So what we have is just an easy something we can set up, take back down, and still be able to use the truck for other things later. But as far as our sleep system, I was really pleased with how this worked out, because I don't know if I can show you. It's just basically a sleeping bag, but we have several different things. This one wind top quilt is the best, let me tell you. It got cold. I think the nights it was like 42 degrees and below. I think it was like 39 when I got out in the morning or whatever, but it was cold. But with this one wind top quilt, we put it in between underneath the sleeping bag. We got our regular sleeping bag here, but I just stuffed it right inside, and let me tell you, it keeps you nice and warm. We was gonna bring an electric blanket just in case to keep the bed warm. Didn't even need it. Did not even need it. But anyways, so I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna get out of this bed, which is nice and comfy. I don't want to get out of bed, but anyway, I'm gonna get out of this bed and I'm gonna kind of show you, because we're going to be putting things, packing it up and all that. I'm going to show you what we have. So let me turn this around and show you. Okay, so just as our blankets, like I said, I just put the sleeping bags inside, and then we slept in between. Wait a minute. We slept between I have a top quilt here, a one wind, and then the bottom part of it. And then after that, I had our regular double sleeping bag, and then that we slept together, and a double sleeping bag. So I had 2 sleeping bags and a top wind quilt on top, and then on the bottom would be the same thing, the bottom part of each one. But let's just show you each thing here. Okay. Of course, I like to put my moving blanket underneath this. And I put one, and it's kind of almost like Velcro, because it will actually I can put that up there, and but it protects like our sleeping mats and stuff like that. But I always put a top quilt, or a moving blanket. Of course, I got his pillow, our camping pillow, my pillow. We have that. Let me try to get out where you can see the bed, where it's halfway still made. Give me a second here. Get out of bed here. Okay, this is what the bed kind of looks like when it's made inside the bed. It's just the big blanket. So. Looks like just in the back of the truck. We just have it piled up. But we used our double sleeping bag, and then we just stuffed the other blankets inside. So not only do I have my sleeping bags, Then I put like a fitted sheet on the bottom of that. Under the fitted sheet, I actually have a single sheet, and another sheet. But we had our air mattress, our self-inflating air mattresses. Then we had the Urban self-inflating double air mattress. Under the air mattress, I had the styrofoam, like 2 styrofoam pads, and then again my moving blankets. So I had my moving blanket here, and then the other one is a little bit shorter because I used the ledge up there to give it some more. And then underneath my moving blanket, I just put down some cardboard. Whoops. I put down some cardboard just for a little bit more insulation, and then under the cardboard is just the regular truck. But I got cardboard, then a moving blanket, then 1 sleeping foam pad that's a double size, and then the other one. We use these on our cots. If we put the cots together, I just put them both together, or we fold them over and just each of us have an individual one for a twin. Then we got the double Urban self-inflating pad, and then on his side he had the this sleeping pad on top of that. Of course, my side, same thing, but on my side I had this sleeping pad, self-inflating sleeping pad, but I guess my name's on the top up there, it's not on the bottom. So, and that's all I did. By the time I built all this up where the wheel well is, it's almost level. Our pads are like, it didn't even bother us where the wheel wells are. So let me climb in here a second. Like I said, I had my one wind comforter in between. We had our pillows up here. Wait a second. Our pillows up here. Our one wind. We got a sleeping bag, so forth. So I had a sleeping bag stuffed right inside another sleeping bag, and then the one wind. And I'm trying to see what the name of my, I had my air mattress was from the Trip Hunter's Gear, was my other sleeping. So we had I had 2 separate sleeping air mattresses. We had our snowsuits just in case we decided it'd be cold enough we'd have to put our snowsuits on. We did not need our snowsuits, so that was just an extra pillow, kind of, sort of, but we brought them just in case we need to get into our snowsuits, but we definitely did not need to get into the snowsuits at all. So that was nice. But that's the sleep system, and that's what we did, and we stayed plenty warm. Layers is the best. So that was our sleep system for in the bed. Layers are the best, but we brought the snowsuits just in case we needed to get in them. Never did need to get in them, and so we kept, even as cold as it got, we still stayed warm. The windows were iced over when we got up and everything because that's how cold it was. But as far as sleeping comfortable, I felt that we had enough padding under us, and that cardboard kind of gave a little bit more insulation to kind of keep from the coldness from that coming up. So all in all, I felt like I built a pretty good sleep system. That's how we slept. All right, thank you. So that was the sleep system. Now we got to get up, get the day started, and see what the day brings. So catch you later.